As you can see, the ship doesn't go down, it disappears. So the Earth is flat. Are we seriously doing this in 21st century? The truth was hidden from us. NASA uses iFish cameras to make the Earth look round. Come on, this is a good topic for your next video. I already wrote my next video. It's over here. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. What topic did you write about anyway? Oh, how the universe is flat. So let me get this straight. When the scientists say that the universe is flat, no one bats an eye. But when I say the Earth is flat, everybody loses their minds. Is that the Joker dialogue from Dark Knight? Forget about it. How the universe looks flat anyway? What, it looks like a frisbee or something? Well, I'm glad you asked, and we'll talk about it now. Vastness, world, cosmos, the universe. The universe is a massive space which contains atoms, molecules, matter, life, planets, stars, solar systems, and galaxies in it, and they change through time using the four forces that govern us. All these things exist in a universe which ages 13.8 billion years old, and it takes you 92 billion light years to travel from the beginning to the end of it. But how did he know this number? Do we even know how the universe shape is? Or in short, how the universe is shaped? Is it a ball, like a bubble and everything lives inside it? Or is it a gas splash or something? Or is it shaped like a donut? Well, nobody knows. But let's find out. Since the moment humans started observing the space with telescopes of their own era, because they could have only observed the solar system planets, which not even all the planets, only the close ones, humans thought the Earth is the center of the universe. They even made a map for it called the geocentric model, which also known as the geocentrism. Geocentric model is a superseded description of the universe, which the Earth is at the center of the universe and everything orbits around us. It was a predominant description of the cosmos, and it was actually the only description for the European civilizations, which, to be honest, churches and religious books had something to do with it. But then, in 1543, Nicholas Copernicus, the Polish astronomer, was the first person who officially questioned the idea that the Earth was the center of the universe, but he couldn't prove it. But in the 1610, someone had proofs against this idea. His name was Galileo Goddamn Galilei, aka Triple G. He is not known for this name, but anyway, he challenged the widely accepted idea of geocentrism, and he turned it down by proving that the Earth is not the center of the universe, instead the Sun is. Which is also wrong, but hey, it was a good try. But after that, he made a telescope similar to the one that Hans Lemmerhay made, and he started observing the space. After observing the moon, Galileo shifted his telescope, and it gave him the ability to observe Jupiter, Venus, and Mars. Galileo has seen 3 of Jupiter's largest moons, effectively proving the Earth was not the center of the universe. He realized that the implication of Jupiter moons orbiting around it and nobody's conception of the solar system or the universe in general have ever allowed that planets have smaller bodies revolving around them. If these homies were right about all things orbiting the Earth, then these moons could not exist. After that, Galileo started to observe the phases of Venus, which by measuring the motion between the Earth and Venus, he proved that the planet orbits the Sun. His observation of Jupiter's satellites, Venus, and the imperfect surface of the Moon ultimately contradicted of Church's teachings. In 1616, the Catholic Church banned the heliocentrism, which is the belief of the Earth orbiting around the Sun, from being taught everywhere? Well, if you're looking for an answer, 20th century is the answer. The 20th century was the golden age for astronomical observatory. The astronomers reached this conclusion that the bigger the telescopes are, the better the image will receive. The telescopes were improving through time, and day by day, scientists were discovering something new. Even Einstein's theories was proven by taking this image over here, which we'll talk about it in the future. But scientists started wondering about their observations. They observed planets, stars, clusters, and galaxies. But is there anything more? Can we look further? The deep space seems to be a void, which it doesn't have time, space, or any dimension. The purpose of looking further was to know if there is something we couldn't observe and we are not missing something. So, the scientists made the observatories. But you can't predict the weather, could you? So they sent the telescopes to the space. Even though scientists didn't see anything, that means everything that the scientists observed with telescopes is actually everything. But how is the universe shaped? We know that everything is inside the universe, but like a ball which everything is inside it and nothing could exist outside of it? Well, there are three possible ways for the shape of the universe. The first one, positive shape, which it looks like a ball. Second one, negative shape, which it looks something like that. The third one, flat shape, which is basically flat. Now, how do we know which one is it? Well, this question was not answered until we sent the WMAP satellite into the space. The WMAP satellite is responsible for taking this significant image of the early universe, which is known as the CMB, or cosmic microwave background. The CMB is the cooled remnant of the first light that could ever travel freely throughout the universe. This fossil radiation is the furthest thing that any telescope can see, and it was released soon after the Big Bang. Scientists consider it as an echo or shockwave from the Big Bang. Using the simple triangle geometry, we can measure the line of lights between them and this specific image. If we add all angles together and it's more than 180 degrees, the universe is curved. If it was less than 180 degrees, then it is negatively shaped, and if the angles are adding up to 180 degrees, it means the universe is flat. The scientists measured light and angles of the CMB. Beside them, there were also another group of scientists which measured the energy and density of the universe, which makes the universe curved. The cool thing is, both got the same result, and the result was the universe is flat. It doesn't mean we live on a dish or something and everything above and below us is a void. The universe remains the same, but it means if the universe is expanding, it will expand in a flat shape due to the expansion, acceleration, and inflation that occurred 6 billion years ago. Today, we have gave you a summary about the universe shape throughout the history. There are other things we need to talk about. For example, how the universe will look like in the future, or how the energy and mass curves the space. But we'll leave these topics for another day. Until that day, do not stop wondering and be curious. Wait, don't turn it off. What, you need to say something? I've been searching for this page to prove the earth is flat. All this time you were vibing in the Instagram? At least it's better than this boring topic. But anyway, this video is sponsored by Flat Earth Society. No, don't listen to it. We don't have a sponsor. How did you even contact? We don't have a sponsor. How did you even contact your friends that the earth is flat? No. Okay, look, stop. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna. This page. Look, stop. Okay, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna to give you proof about the flat earth. No, stop. Using